And the Trump administration also working to cap the influence of Mexican cartels in the U.S. But critics say this is pushing the limits, something they're doing now. A Reuters investigation reportedly found the government has revoked the visas of more than 50 Mexican officials and their suspected political allies. The governor of Baja California, Mexico, was one official who spoke out in May saying her visa had been revoked and denying any links to cartels. Former border agent and senior fellow at the Texas Public Policy Foundation, Ammon Blair, is here with more insight for us. So, Ammon, we don't know all the Mexican officials whose visas have been revoked. Only a few have publicly confirmed. The U.S. doesn't need to provide explanations for revoking visas. But when we talk about the mission to clean up the cartels, do you believe the administration is pushing the limits in this area?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Actually, I don't think they're doing enough. The reason I say that is just last week, one of the deputies for the ruling Morena party actually came out and stated that 70% of the country in Mexico is actually governed, not controlled by territory, but governed by the Mexican cartels. Before, the Mexican cartels used to just finance elected officials. Then they assisted them, and then they actually got them elected. Now they are the ruling party. And that was confirmed by an actual deputy by the Morena party, as well as our research. Look, there's a complete symbiotic relationship between the Mexican cartels and elected officials. So really, just revoking these visas, in all honesty, is not enough, as I said earlier. There was just a good investigation in New Jersey in regards to 12 Mexican companies that were sanctioned, that were working hand in hand with the Sinaloa cartel inside the United States. These same actions need to be done to the elected officials in Mexico.
Wow. So what is the strategy? Can you take us behind the scenes, Ammon, behind revoking these visas? Do you believe it will be effective, move the needle in a major way in this war against the cartels?
No, ma'am, this is a step towards the right direction. It shows that just like President Trump came out and said on February 1st, there is an intolerable alliance between elected officials, the government, and Mexican cartels. So this is a step in the right direction to show the world that, hey, we are recognizing right now that these elected officials that we pulled visas are working hand in hand with the Mexican cartels. Now the next step needs to happen. There needs to be actual formal investigations and then sanctions, just like we're doing to the cartels, where we're extraditing cartel members or those that are on the bottom like sicarios into the United States. We need to start conducting lawfare against elected officials that are working hand in hand with the cartels.
The Mexican president, we've been showing her images there, Claudia Sheinbaum. She's appeared to cooperate more with the president in terms of cartels and security, at least more than her predecessor. How much help do you think that will provide this mission overall?
Well, I think it's a really good indication that she is willing to help. If an actual deputy from her party, the Morena party, came out and stated that 70% of Mexico is actually governed by the cartels, that they are within the party, each of the parties, not just Morena, but the PAN, PRI. And so to allow that deputy to come out and fully open and say that, I think that is a great step in the right direction. We just need to see more support other than just revoking visas. We need to see her giving up the elected officials that are actually corrupt, just like she does with the cartels that they extradited into the U.S.
Well, certainly some eye-opening insights in this short conversation. Ammon Blair, thank you so much for weighing in.
Thank you, ma'am, for having me.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.